Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie and you're very welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. And if you're new and you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Well, today's video is about these products, the number 7 products. Now, they're not new products on the market, but they're new to me. So I've just had a shower and I've done my skincare and applied my foundation because I don't have a number 7 foundation. But basically where this started was, anybody who has watched me before will know that I have deep set eyes and mascaras usually end up all over my face. You know, I end up using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which I find fantastic, but as you know, it's quite expensive. So I kind of have been on the lookout for something a bit more reasonable. And I did come across this number 7 tubing mascara. And I had wanted to try it, but I've tried quite a lot of other ones. And although a lot cheaper, it's still, you know, it's €23 here in Ireland, which is quite a lot of money to use something for a couple of times and find that it doesn't work. So I never tried it. But recently we have a €12 Tuesday here in Ireland. It's possibly a £10 in the UK. I'm not sure, but here in Ireland we have a €12 Tuesday. So if you have the app downloaded, you get offers every week for €12. Excuse me. And there a couple of weeks back, I ordered these and I got the 3 of them for €12, which was amazing because individually, this one is $21.99 and this is an eyeshadow palette. The mascara, as I said, it's $22.99 and this is a liquid blush, which I haven't had success with liquid blushes in the past, but I'm eager to give it a go. And this one is $19.99. So the 3 of them combined are €65 worth. But really it was for the mascara that I mainly wanted it. So that's the packaging that they come in, which is quite nice. And it's a black mascara. And let's have a read of what it says. Where are we? It says directions for apply at the base of your lashes and pull up to add definition and length to every lash for a buildable wide awake look. Transforms lashes with impossibly real results, defining, lifting and lengthening lashes for a wide awake look. This buildable mascara wraps each lash in micro tubes to keep lashes in place all day whilst being smudge proof and flake free. And that's what I was looking for. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. So we'll just have a look at this palette. It's called, which one? It's called Center of Attention, this one. And that's how it looks. Sorry about the glare off of the window. But basically, they're the colours. Now, they're not typically what I would choose, but there is another number 7 palette that I would like to try that has the colours that I would enjoy, which are mostly neutrals, I guess. But this one, it's the same palette, it's just different colours. So if I enjoy this one, then I know I can go and buy the other one. You know, I haven't lost anything. I can try this out and I'm sure that the quality will be exactly the same. So I've got 4 colours in this and 3 of them are kind of shimmery. That's the first colour. Is there shades on it? Hey, that's the name of the palette. Now there isn't a colour for this. It's got a bit of a shimmer, but it's not overboard actually. So yeah, that could be usable. This is the next one, which I can't really see myself using at all. but anyway, you can see they're not glittery, they're just shimmery. This one, which I could see myself using. Oh, that's very nice. There seems to be great pigmentation, I have to say. And it's just got one matte colour. So I kind of would rather if it had more matte colours. But anyway, let's get a try of this one. It's a very nice brown, actually. And we'll put that one there. Yeah, that's very, very usable. So I could see myself using the matte and maybe this one, but I would need another colour then from another palette. But I'm going to give this palette a go and see. So let's start with this. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do first is, well, obviously take off my glasses. But I'm going to try this lightest shade. And I'm just coming in with this brush that there's no name on. So I apologise for that. It's one I've had a while. We'll tap it off. And I have another mirror here. It's a magnification mirror, which I badly need. So forgive me for not looking into the lens all the time. Yeah, there's great pigmentation with that. Yeah, there's good payoff on that. The pigmentation seems really, really good. I'm liking that so far. So I'm just going to do the other eye as well as I go. And there doesn't appear to be much fallout, if any. Okay, so I'm going to come in with the other brown kind of shimmery, and I'm using the other side of that same brush. And I'm just going to pick it up there. And I'm going to place that on the outside. Yeah, and although they are a slight shimmer, I would say, they're not, yeah, take back what I said. I would use that. That is quite nice. And then I'm going to come in and pick up some of this matte shade. Sorry, I can't give you the name of the shades. I don't see them written anywhere. Oh no, hold on. Very sorry. They're written on the back of this. So let's see. The matte colour that I'm using now is called Entourage. The pink colour is Backstage Pass. The very light shade that I have on the inside of my eye is called Venus. And the brown shimmer on the outside is called VIP. And the palette is called Centre of Attention. So yeah, let's go ahead with that. I picked this up, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm starting here on the outside, just in my crease. And I could have done this first, but I wanted to lay down the other ones first. And just with a bit of a sweeping motion, I'm just going to put that in my crease and above, but bringing it up above my crease. So that's what we've got there. Yeah, that's quite nice. So just doing the same again on this side. And I'm being very light. You know, I'm not going and digging in, but just there in the crease and then bringing it up above the crease. Which, yeah, I'm liking that a lot. So next I'm coming in with this little pencil brush and I'm picking up the matte shade, which is Entourage. And just placing it under on my eye. Just placing it on my, what is it? Just placing it underneath my eye. And up there into the side. And I have a tiny little bit of fallout there, or else it's possible that has come off my hand as well. Hold on, let's just remove that. Yeah, there isn't really any fallout, which is a great thing altogether, which is wonderful, you know, not to get the fallout. I'm coming back in now with a very fluffy, clean brush, and I'm just going to blend that out there. And I might come back in with just another little bit of that matte shade on the outside. So I'm just going to come in with my finger and pick up a bit of that there and just deepen up. The lightest colour shade. And yeah, I must say I'm very, very pleased with that altogether. And like I said, there's practically no fallout. I have a couple of tiny little bits here, but I don't know whether they came from the application or from the back of my hand, if I'm honest. So yeah, I would rate that one fairly good. Lovely little palette, nice size for travel as well. For $21.99, you know. I most certainly would purchase the number 7 eyeshadow palettes again. So the next thing is the thing I've been waiting to use and I guess review mostly. And that's this number 7 mascara. It's a tubing mascara. So let's see. Yeah, that's what the brush looks like. So I'll start, 1 second. Just going to wipe off that bit. Starting at the base and brushing it up. Now this is the daytime, it's early morning and I'll be going out. We're actually going for lunch. I don't want a big thick eyelashes, you know, I just want to make them look a little bit longer and that you can see them, I guess. Which this appears to be doing. But then again, any mascara I've ever used always does that, regardless of how expensive or how cheap it is. The real thing I want to try out with this is how it wears. It's whether it will end up giving me panda eyes, I guess, or not. So I will know that fairly soon, after maybe an hour or two. And yeah, you can see it most definitely has given me more visible eyelashes. Yep, very pleased with these, I have to say. That eyeshadow is a nice surprise. Now, this is what I'm going to come in with next, which is the liquid blush, and it's called Pink Blush. It's just called, colour is Pink Blush, Pro Artist Luxe, and that's what this range is. I should have said that to begin with. It's the Pro Artist range, and this is the liquid blush. So that's what it looks like. It's a glass bottle. Yeah, the products look fine. They don't look cheap. This is plastic, but it looks like it's good quality. Anyway, I guess it's the application that's the most important part, which I am very pleased with. Now, like I said, any liquid blush I have used before, I haven't gotten along with it at all. So I'm going to give this one a go now and see. Oh, and it's got this doe foot. That's quite messy, is it? Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I'm not going to go mad in with this. I'm just going to put 3 dots there, up fairly high. And yeah, it's a very bright colour, is it? I think first of all I'm going to come in with, hopefully it'll rub in okay. Oh, well, that's pretty. That has surprised me as well. I might just have another little bit of that, even though it goes on so bright to begin with. It does blend in very nicely. Came down a little bit low there, but Yeah, I can't seem to be able to blend it back up. Oh, how's that? That's quite pretty, isn't it? I don't know if I would have chosen that colour, but yeah. I guess that's the thing about having things chosen for you, maybe. You didn't get a choice in what colours you wanted to choose in anything. They just sent you out what, what was part of that package. But yeah, it's nice to try new things. So I'm just coming in now and I'm going to use, it's an Estee Lauder lip liner on my lip. I don't have any number 7 lip products. I used to have a number 7 lipstick one time that I did like. Anyway. And I like to fill in my lips sometimes with the pencil. This Estee Lauder Double Wear one it's very creamy and it's easy to apply. So next I'm coming in with my lipstick. And this one is an Estee Lauder one as well. What's it called? It's a Pure Colour Envy one and it's Rebellious Rose. It's a very nice colour, this. Yeah, I think that this blush goes very nice actually with that lipstick. Yeah, I think I may be converted. So that's kind of it regarding the makeup. I'm just going to go and dry my hair and I'll be back to give you my final opinion. So I've just dried my hair and gotten myself ready for the day, and so far I'm quite happy with this makeup, but I will come back later and see how it has worn. The mascara has behaved so far, but it's only been about an hour since I've applied it. So we'll give it a few hours and I'll come back and let you know. But so far it's a thumbs up from me. Okay, so it is now 5 to 6 in the evening. So I've had this makeup on now since 9:30 this morning. So you can do the calculations. And I'm pleased to say the mascara didn't end up under my eyes or anything, so I'm happy with that. This eyeshadow has worn really well and I have really liked it. So I most certainly would purchase it again, and I'd also purchase the mascara again. Excuse me, the liquid blush, I would have to give it another try before I would make a decision on that, because it could be my fault. If I was to apply it again, I would apply it differently, I think, than I did. It seems to have rubbed off some of the foundation underneath, so maybe the technique wasn't the best. I really did like the colour and it felt lovely. It wasn't sticky or anything, which I have found with other ones before. So that'll be to try again for the future. Would I pay the money to purchase these products individually and pay full price for them? Well, the mascara, yes, I certainly would, because it's a lot cheaper than the Estee Lauder one that I would normally buy. And the eyeshadow palette, I'm definitely going to try a different one of those. There is a particular one that I'd like to try. So the one I think that I would like to try would be Lights Camera Action, I think it's called, and it's got the neutrals, and also behind the scenes looks very nice. It says it's khaki, but it doesn't look green. But yeah, I will in the future definitely try those. But as for now, I have to say, yeah, I would definitely give that 10 out of 10, and you can see it has lasted all day. I mean, that was hours ago, and I've been out shopping, and we went and we had lunch, and I've been home and doing a bit of cleaning around the house and all of that. So I haven't just been sat down doing nothing, like I have had a busy day. So really happy with that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching.